just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. We're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium, here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Great job with his legs. On the move for 15 and moving the chains with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
There he goes again. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. While we have a moment, while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. Thrown quickly on the RPO to Ballard. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Mahomes goes to run with this one. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will score! Nicole Hardman. Touchdown Las Vegas. That's his first touchdown this year. Now, the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Bombers. Oh, my God.
On first down, here's Nick's to throw. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big-time play for the Broncos. 62 yards.
62 yards on the play. First down, Broncos.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Bombers.
To throw is Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Captain.
On fourth down, here's Nix. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Denver. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7. Cam Little to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Valus Jones now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. From 29, here's second and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
And he's going to have a Raiders first down. They managed to convert. They'll keep the drive alive.
Good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson. Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings
A
up
touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
Down the distance.
Yellow. Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He called his own number, and it worked. 16 on the game and a first down.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
He's got room at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had a touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. He'll step up and run this. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll get this out wide. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Raiders. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. He'll go right and find his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Bombers.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Go. Captain.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Neighbors in motion. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Nick's gonna throw for it. And the rush is gonna get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's turnover on down. He'll step up and run. He'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
Brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Mahomes going to look to run with this one. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a design runner. And we can see there as he picks up the first down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to keep it on a design run. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
To the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vegas.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We'll stop in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. snap on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
And goal at the 10-yard line.
Mahomes going to look to run with this one. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
This one caught before. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Raiders. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short as the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
Right side, taken in by Neighbor. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
14 yards. That's good for Broncos. First down.
Throwing. Nix. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll throw. It's Nix. Exiting the pocket right. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. Williams in motion.
Captain. Middle.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Neighbors in motion. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. Trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's
Neighbors in motion. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. Instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive. Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Mahomes. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. No problem there on the extra point. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Captain. Oh, my shit. Ready. Chill. Bombers.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete to the rookie's second-round hit. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Denver.
Away. Oh, Captain.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on first and 10.
That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 14. First down, Broncos.
Williams in motion. Nix now to throw it here on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
Oh, my shit.
To throw is Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Hold on, set. Ready. Captain, 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 captain.
Back to throw is Nix. Off he goes.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Show. Hold on, set.
Next, from the gun, on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Neighbors in motion. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Broncos are able to cut into the deficit.
Broncos 14. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. Be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. The RPO, that one is complete, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 20. Good for a Raider first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yellow.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bell. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
He takes off.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
What really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Mahomes on first down. He'll get this off to Genti. And he won't quite make it to the pylon. He's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the...
And he will take it in himself. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown, Raiders. Nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 8-yard line.
Kill. Hold on a sec. Ready. Bombers.
A first down throw for Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Dylan Sampson was the man he was trying to hook up with there. And it'll bring up second down.
Hold on a sec. Captain.
Now Nick's going to look to throw.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
From his end zone, he'll throw it on 3rd and long. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that...
Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off.
So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. And now, more problems. After the safety, the free kick goes out of bounds.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to look to run with this one. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big play there for the Raiders. 39 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Raiders. The extra point is good. And the Raiders stretch things out even further.
Broncos 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Putting the tight end in motion. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions. And now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Williams in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he is going to have the Broncos first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the
play action now. It's next. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Second down. Mix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Third and 14.
Throwing is Mix. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
First and 10.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing. Mix. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
First and goal, Denver.
They'll throw. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 2.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. It's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Mahomes going to look to run with this one. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's It's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And simply standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 29-yard line.
Captain. Hold on a sec.
Nick Snap on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hold on a sec. Kill. Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. Rolling right. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 3 yards. And it's third down. 3rd and 13.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 38 yards.
He'll go play action with Nix.
Denver.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got it! And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos cut into the lead a little bit.
Broncos 21.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. they're going to take over possession.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And that one incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
On second down, Mahomes. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. This is 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to look to run with this one. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot. It's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he won't get away. Good old tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback? Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender is bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
down these two. Foul down these two.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. And he just does kick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll try it now with Genty. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Ready up. Trap 60. Trap 60. Man. Cougar 19.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.